Want to know what you're thinking?
Fuck what you know. You need to forget about what you know. That's your problem. Forget about what you think you know about life, about friendship, and especially about you and me. Guys, what do you wish you done before you died?
Paint a self-portrait.
Build a house. You?
I don't know. Nothing. Come on, get in the right...
You have to know the answer to this question. If you were to die right now, how would you feel about your life?
I don't know. I wouldn't feel anything good about my life. Is that what you want to hear me say? Fine. Come on!
Not good enough.
Stop fucking around! Tyler! Jesus Christ! God damn it! God damn it! Fuck you! Fuck Fight Club! Fuck Marla! I am sick of all your shit!
Okay.
Your life, guys, is not about making money. It's not about having the titles. It's not about having the hot trophy wife. Your life is about a moment to come. It's inevitable. We cannot stop it from coming. Right now, we have the most valuable asset on earth on our side, time. But it's running out. And right now, you guys are sitting there. And to make that first step towards greatness is the hardest step. There is one thing harder than that, my friends. It's later in life. As you look back on your life, the windows of opportunity has closed. Your ability is no longer present. And you think back that you could have been great. Right now, you had the ability to never have that debate inside your head. That's the debate you can never win.
Then what are you willing to sacrifice? Everything!
If you just sacrificed this summer, these next 3 months of your life, bro, you could change the entire trajectory of your entire life.
They see I don't party, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and they see that and they're like, oh wow, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun. You are, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun, and I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do.
I'm gonna be good regardless.
I'm gonna be good regardless.
One word, all about sacrifice. All about. People talk about discipline, but sometimes discipline is not enough. No, all about sacrifice. Say, if you wanna become best in this business, you have to sacrifice. Sacrifice your time, sacrifice your health, sacrifice everything.
I worked myself so hard that I turned a person this fucked up into this motherfucker right here. I knew my entire life was gonna be a struggle, which is why I just ignored it. And I said, I'm not even trying to jump off into this shit and learn how to read, how to write, how to memorize, how to become something I am not. But through that process, something happened to me. I was like, man, this rest of your life is gonna suck. It is going to suck, not because you're going to be a loser, but because you're going to fucking finally start to win. And winning is not easy, my friend. Everything I do in life, it sucks. Everything I do in life, it sucks. It's all about your mind takes control of you. You have to say, fuck you, I run this motherfucker. And every day you wake up, it sucks. And when it's over, you feel better. It sucks, you feel better.
I am going to do it. If I die, you die on your deathbed, making sure that promise is upheld. That's the secret. Before you say you can't, you have to say you can. So much vengeance, so much anger. Nobody can tell me I can't do it. You get mad. You have to get mad. Once you realize that, there's nothing you can't do and you win all the time.
I can't. You can't? Are you fucking kidding me? You just said I can't? Like, I want to fucking bitch slap that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I can't? I don't have time for people that are weak and they say I can't. No, you can't. You will. You are wasting my fucking time. You're wasting your time. And you're pissing me off. And let me tell you why. Because you have a negative mentality. You're weak-minded, and you're never gonna accomplish your goals. Because I'm telling you right now what you need to do, and you're telling me you can't do it. You know, I get about 50% of this and 50% of that. And what you have to do is you have to change your mentality. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes.
If you're not pushing and striving for something, life is so mundane.
What do you do with your life? What's there to do? I thought I need to do something which drains me so that I can go to sleep at night without frustration. And if I kickbox, if I run 3 miles to the gym and then fight for 3 hours and run 3 miles home, at least I can sleep. I literally couldn't sleep. I wouldn't say it's ADHD, but I was just frustrated.
I did not like living in reality. Reality was forget about reality. I have to have a dream. I have to have a goal. I have to get up every morning and go after something. And I believe in that bodybuilding and fitness makes your life better. But some of the young 20-year-olds, they say things to me like, isn't it really sad, Tom, that you gained all that muscle in the 1980s only to lose it now? Muscle's temporary. It's a temporary thing. So is life. I mean, so is life itself. It's temporary. It's all temporary.
Aren't you annoyed that there's people out there living a lifestyle that we can't ever aspire to? We're never gonna work in a job and pull this off. Doesn't this bother you? But me, I was always angry. I was always angry, not angry in a go to jail way, but just I was angry. I was like, something isn't right, something doesn't add up. So kickboxing was my answer. I just started kicking people's ass, and I just felt a little bit better. That was kind of how it worked.
Someday, it's going to be your last day. Someday, it's going to be our last day.
So right now, in this moment here, I make a decision to just not miss. That's a decision that you can make for this set. And it's got nothing to do with bodybuilding. Nothing. It's got everything to do with a personal victory that you decide whether you're going to take right now in this moment or not.
Fuck balance. In all seriousness, like, who the fuck wants to have balance? Be great.
I hope you're ready, because it's going to be rough. Like I said, it's blood and guts.
So in that moment, just don't be a fucking cunt. That's all what I say to myself in that moment. Don't be fucking weak. Don't miss. Don't fucking miss. It's your choice. It's in your control. Simple as fucking that. The next 30 seconds are in my fucking control.
I always tell everyone it wasn't about the body, it was about the mind at first. And then it turned into, when I saw the progression of the body, that's really what kept me motivated to continue. And I saw a huge progression. I was always on track with everything. I mean, everything was structured. I lived in a fucking box in order to be the best, meaning I had no outside. People would call me with their problems, I'd hang up on. The phones were off. Don't bother me with negative shit. And I just went at it. I never was the most genetically gifted guy on that Olympia stage, but I trained my ass off, and I knew how to diet like a person, because you have to have the structure, you have to have the mindset, you have to have the muscle capability to manage that much size and that much condition on stage, balance, all that symmetry, those things you talk about. And I just think that society is becoming so jaded with how they perceive like what it takes to be at the top, and they want shortcuts. And we talk about that, you know, you touched on an important thing, was a work ethic. And a lot of today's society lacks that.
I mean, I was so disciplined, man. There was no bodybuilder on this fucking planet that was more disciplined than I was at that time. I'll say this without arrogance. Jake Cutler's the greatest bodybuilder of all time.
When you're a Mr. Olympia contender, like there's been 13, right? I was number 11. Listen, we're destined for greatness, you know.
We have to find our new norm. A new norm is something like this. When I was going through SEAL training, it's only supposed to be 6 months. I was there for 18 fucking months. Kept on getting setback and setback and setback. You gotta change your mindset to know my whole job now is at 4 o'clock in the morning. I get the shit kicked out of me for 18 months. You gotta create that new norm. That has to be your lifestyle. You are the master of your own mind. Create that masterpiece. Be proud of yourself at the very end of it all.